morning, student. Today we start the next topic of this chapter. It is the composition of blood. So composition of blood it consists two parts. The first it is plasma, which is actually fluid part of the blood, and second it is the blood cells. There are different types of cells present in this blood. So blood cells it contribute 45% and plasma contribute 55%. So plasma it is actually nothing but the slightly alkaline in nature. We know that blood it is slightly alkaline. So of course the plasma it is slightly alkaline nature. The appearance it is the straw color, which is actual color of rice bran. Then slightly viscous, because blood it is not thinner like the water. It is a viscous fluid. So plasma again it is the viscous fluid. So basically in this plasma, it is the fluid part of the blood and it actually consists 90% water and 10% other solids. So among 10% other solids, there are 7% it is plasma protein and 3% it is the other constituent. So in 7% plasma protein, so there are among 7% there are 4% plasma protein. The first it is serum globulin, then second albumin, third prothrombinase, then fourth fibrinogen, and fifth it is heparin. So what are the roles in plasma protein of the blood? Serum globulin. Actually globulin it is a type of protein. So it provides the immunity against blood antigens. There are so many antigens, these are directly enter into the blood. So this globulin factor, it provides immunity or it fight against these antigens. Then second, serum albumin. Again albumin it is a type of protein. So this serum albumin, it provides the viscosity to the blood. We know that blood it is not thin, it is viscous, it is thicker. So this viscosity it is present due to this serum albumin. Again this serum albumin it controls the osmotic pressure of the blood. When the blood flows inside the vessel, there are pressure exerted by the vessels to this blood. So that time there are no slower or no faster flow of blood. So it controls the osmotic pressure. Then third it is prothrombin. Prothrombinase it is a type of enzyme present in the blood and it helps in coagulation process. Then next it is the fibrinogen. Fibrinogen again it helps in clotting process because there are soluble fibers and these soluble fibers when insoluble convert insoluble fiber, so there is a stop flowing of blood and it may clot it is formed. Then fourth it is heparin. We know that the mast cell it is the type of connective cells. So in mast cells it consists heparin and histamine. So this heparin again is present in plasma protein and it play an important role, acts as a anticoagulant. That means the liquid nature or the fluid nature of the blood, it is just due to this heparin. So these are the plasma protein. Then this 3% other constituent, these are nothing but the inorganic substance, nutrients, nitrogenous waste, respiratory gases and regulatory substance. So we know that the absorbed food, it is again present in the blood, but not in blood exactly, it is present in plasma. So nutrients it is glucose, amino acids, fatty acid and glycerol. The same like this inorganic, there are free ions, sulfate, phosphate, calcium, chloride, magnesium, these are present in plasma protein. Then third, nitrogenous waste, these are found in the form of ammonia, urea, uric acid and very small amount of creatinine. So again these nitrogenous waste present in the plasma. Respiratory gases, we know that the oxygen it is the main respiratory gases. So oxygen, CO2 and small amount of ammonia, these are again present in plasma. Then fourth, regulatory substance. So regulatory substance means enzymes and hormones, these are again present in the blood. We know that the hormone, these are secreted by endocrine glands, so they are directly poured into the bloodstream. So this hormone, it is again present in the plasma. So these are all over about the plasma, which is the fluid part of the blood. Then next part, it is the blood cells. So blood cell, it is the vast topic. So next time we will continue these types of blood cells. So first we know the meaning of the blood cells. So RBCs means first red blood corpuscles, red blood cells. The another name of RBC, it is erythrocytes. Erythros means red and cytes, actually the word it is cytes, so it is hollow cell. We know that in humans, the RBCs, these are enucleated. Why the term enucleated? It is unnucleated or non-nucleated. That means during the development, when it is formed, that time the nucleus is present in this progenital stem cells of RBC. But when they migrate to the lymphoid organ for further development and maturation, that time the nucleus lost, and that's why we call that the human RBCs is enucleated. But only in camel's body, this RBC is having nucleus. So RBCs, red blood corpuscles, the shape of this, it is biconcave. That means concave-like structure inwards. Then circular. So nucleus, it is absent. That means only cytoplasm, it is present in this RBC. So in male body, the RBCs, it is found 5.1 to 5.8 million per cubic mm. But in female body, it is found 4.3 to 5.1. So in male body and in female body, the total RBCs number, we call it is the total count of RBCs. The number it is vary in male and female body. So the average lifespan of these RBCs, it is just 120 days. After that, these RBCs move towards the spleen and liver for degradation. So again, in RBCs, this cytoplasm or stroma, it contains the respiratory pigment. We call it a hemoglobin. It is hemoglobin. So globin, it is the protein. It is resynthesized, and heme, it is again resynthesized for further production of the ferric and ferric ions. So these are about the RBCs. So in embryo, these RBCs, these are generally formed from spleen, liver. But in adult body, it is formed by only spleen, but it is degraded in the liver. So we call that liver, it is the degrading organ. So this hemoglobin, it carry the oxygen from lungs to the various parts the body, and then it carry the CO2 from various cells and tissues to the lung. So that's why it is called the respiratory regulator or respiratory carrier, due to the presence of this hemoglobin. Again, this hemoglobin, the hemoglobin volume, it is somewhat different in male and female body. In male, there are number 12 to 16 gram per 100 ml, and in female, it is 11 to 15 gram per 100 ml. So if this content, it is maintained by male and female, so it is okay, but it deflect or it reduce, so that why the patient, it is suffering from anemia. And mostly the girls and women, there are so many problems such as lack of diet, then lack of cautious, then due to lack of awareness, they are always to be in the first phases of anemia. So what are the functions of RBCs? The first function, it acts as a buffer. Then second, it carry oxygen from lungs to the various part and it transport the CO2 from cells to the lungs. So these are the two main functions of this RBCs. So next time we will continue to the two other type of blood cells. Thank you.